Good morning, everyone. Start off casinos, tiers, dice here. I have not thrown since last week, Friday. And on Friday, after I got done with my show, I actually threw my shoulder out even more. So we'll see how it goes today. We got Kevin Scott in the chat saying good morning. And he threw a $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Kevin. And he goes, congratulations to Mary and Joe. I did get married yesterday. Good morning, Larry, Big Kahuna. So it was a good day. This is a really good day. I have some pictures posted, a few, not many, posted on Facebook. $156 off axis left side. It was a good day. We got married actually in the courthouse on the steps inside Manitowoc County, the county I live in. Is a really it's a smaller courthouse, but it's really beautiful on the inside. So got married there. Then we went to a park in the area here and took some amazing pictures. And then we had just a small gathering at a local restaurant, 459 or 9. So it was the day. We went out a little bit last night for a while and finished the night off at home playing phase 10 cards and having a few drinks. So I don't drink that often, so that was a little bit more than normal. 6-5 off axis left side again. I'm able to get my arm up to shoot here without any pain though. Good morning, David. Hello. On his way to Foxhole Woods. Let us know. Yes, please let us know. 5454 Hardway. $325 single pitch. So overall, it was a good day yesterday. Nothing major to report. So that Jeff did a show last night with Gargoil, doing the dice magic toss, which is one of the famous ones that Howard Rock and Roller made famous. $6-6-12, drift of the dice. I also saw that there was a major incident in Vegas where a YouTuber went off on a shooting spree, ended up killing 2 people. Ran from the scene, but later went and reported himself into jail. And that we got Matt Hatter checking in. Thank you very much, my friend. We got Demon Dog Chris. Thank you very much, my friend. So as I get some more pictures back, maybe I'll do some postings or I'll show on the show here. 235, another single pitch. So I'm definitely throwing a little bit gingerly this morning. What was happening is I was lifting or moving a wood splitter. If anybody knows what that is, it helps split like blocks of wood or stumps or cuts of wood into pieces. You can put in a fire pit or whatever, 437 double pitch. From my neighbor's house to my house, and I got to the lip of my driveway and caught the lip of the tire on this wood splitter. And down it went, and down went my arm as well. So that was a little tough there. Good morning, Joel, and thank you very much, my friend. So I've been milking this since Friday. 134, Big Joe. Another left off axis. And we got 4 minutes here, yep. Been working a lot on the other YouTube channel, 516. Putting out 6 videos a week on that channel. 6 shorts. Actually, I'm putting out 8 videos a week. 6 shorts and then 2 long form videos. And growth on the channel's been slow, but I kind of expected that a little bit. I keep it pulling the hook there. 2-2, R4. Need to adjust my landings on here. Yeah, we got a new table there, Joel. I forgot to update it the last time, so I thought, what the hell? I might as well just start a new one. So $5,000 bankroll. 257. No pitch. Oh, one more throw here. Six, 7, and that's my normal end of the warm-up. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's get the show started here. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 592 of the Level program, and this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing the blue collar craps style play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Kevin Scott checking in number 1. He dropped in a $10 super chat saying congratulations to marrying myself. If you did not know, I did get married yesterday. Had a great day, and it was very relaxing. Everything went well. We have Big Kahuna Larry checking in. We have David checking in. We have Matt Hatter, Demon Dog Chris, and we got two-way Craps and Joel, as well as Waylon's checking in here this morning. Good morning. We also got Greg from Madison. So good morning to all. If you're playing along with Crapsee, click on that live tab, and that'll bring you over to the table that we're using here today. I am using a new table here. Remember, this is for entertainment and educational purposes. So make sure that you bet responsibly, bet appropriately, and let's get her going. So again, click on that live tab that'll bring you over to the table that we are using here today. I am going to be kind of betting gingerly here a little bit. because it has been a few days since I threw the dice, and I did injure my shoulder again on Friday after my show. So we're kind of trying to play by ear here. I'm going to do Jacob wagering this style of play, and he starts off with 10 shooters worth, so $5,000 bankroll gives you a $500 start here. We'll go to $500 on a DP, the don't pass. And let's see how it goes. So let's call this all bets set. 14 people on Crapsee ready to go. 10 people watching live. 2 thumbs up and dice out. We have the all winner set here. 5, 4, 2, 3. And I will change the settings on Crapsee in just a second. I think there's a, it's not on turbo mode at all, but we have a 3, 5, 8. The great babe. So let's mark that point of 8. And make sure everything's set up here correctly. And 3, 5, 8. Okay, so that's good. And this is good. Okay. Let me change, put it in turbo mode there. Oh, it is in turbo mode, so that's awesome. Okay, all right, don't have to worry about it. So with Jacob's thing, we have the DP placed on that 8. And I'm going to go with the 480 across that level. So that's going to be 75 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 90 on that 6. So that makes that 7 worth about $110 if it does come earlier. So again, 5, 4, 2, 3 is our dice set. And Mike, because he told the most eligible men in Wisconsin is taken. Thank you very much there, Mike. And good morning to you, my friend. But anyhow, let's call this all bets set here. And we'll go dice out. Okay. 5, 4, 2, 3. I've actually been, it's 257. Shoot, the Bruce 0.7 out. Mary and I actually got married yesterday, and it was 10 years that we've been together. Yesterday, actually. 10 years yesterday. That was a primary hit, by the way. 257. So again, bet appropriate here, guys. I made $110 on that. We're going to stick with the old Jacob style here. And what we're going to do is we're going to slowly increase it, I think, a little bit. So we're going to take half of our winnings. We'll put that onto the next DP here. So we made $110 on that. So let's put the next DP at $550 now. And we'll slowly try to increase that up a little bit. So let's go all bets set here. Let's see if we can get a little bit longer of a roll. 5, 4, 2, 3, and dice out. A little bit long on that. 2, 3, 5, Justice Gen 5. So let's mark that point of 5. Get it over there. There you go. So the point is now 5. Marking that point at 5. Yeah, I got my volume down on my computer a little bit. It's driving me nuts here. There we go. Okay. So anyhow, we are going to go with, again, 480 across, $75 level, 75 to 4, 9 and 10, 9 in at 6 and 8. So Dan is nursing his sore back. Okay. Oh, by the way, if anybody's a friend with Dan Pearson on Facebook, his account was hacked. I had to figure out, and I actually reported for him, just so everyone knows that. he starts messaging you up in the chat or in his message board, and it may not be him. 5423. And they search. And we got 358, the Grape Ape. That'll be hit number 1 for us here. Single pitch of the dice. Yeah, I'm going a little bit slow today, guys. Yeah, I apologize for that, but it is what it is. 358. That'll be hit number 1 for us. That's $105 hit on that. So let's go with we'll press the 6 and 9 up, $30 each. How's that? So just bring the rest back to the rack. 5423. And all that's set. Dice up 18 people playing along here, 13 people watching. Yeah, we have a 5-5 hard 10. That would be the Old Bay Bushel. Sound choice today is soundtrack music. 5423 and 5-5 hard 10. Hit number 2 for us. And that's $150 brought back minus the VIG, so it'd be $146. Let's go with go 64 cross bet level. How's that? So it's increased by 2 units each all the way across. Yeah, let's stick with that method of pressing there. So we're just basically half pressing right now. 5423. Good morning, Nemo. Hello, hello. He's been doing quite a few rollouts lately as well. Let's go all that set and base up. And we got 4-5 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. Another hit here for us. 4-2-3, and we got a 4-5-9. This is less push, more push. He must be on a mission to make $1 million again. It's another $119 brought back. Let's go again with that 64 cross bet level. So up 2 units on every number here. Just slowly pressing it at 5-4-2-3. And we'll call that all bet set and this out. And we got 2-6-8, the Duracell 8. Well, let's support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I think it's interesting. This is very interesting. I think that with that hit, I have reached my goal. My goal was $500, 10%. So if I bring everything down, we'll be at 56.48. So let's do that. Let's bring everything down, including that DP. And let's just play the, we have $148 fun money now. So let's go, what would it be, 132 across, 128 across. So we're just going to go 4 unit level. We're just going to start trend betting from here. So that'll put us at 10% goal. So that is awesome. Good morning, lazy dog. He says, is the wedding ring 8-sided with the ruby dots? No, it really is not. Here's the wedding ring here, everyone, if you guys can see it. There you go. That was the wedding ring there. So similar to the one I have been wearing on my other hand the entire time. But this one's gold and silver. But yeah, all that's set. And it's out. 5, 4, 2, 3. So short on the landing zone. We have a 6, 4, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So 5, 4, 2, 3, and we get a 6, 4, 10 result. This would be a nice hit for us. So let's make that 10 look like, we'll make the 4 and 10 look like $25. Five, 4, 2, 3. And all bet set. This out. That right one really rolled straight back. We have a 1, 1, 2 magic aces. The right one landed and rolled back like a quarter of a turn. The left one did go into the back wall there. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 1, 1, 2. I think that's our first craps number for the day. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. That's no help for me. That magic aces. And we'll go all best set. This out. It just did that again. The right one just stopped and kind of rolled backwards. But we have 4, 6, 10 this time. That is Waylon's best friend on the end. That Joe. So the 10th is a very hot number at the current moment. We hit 6, 4. We hit the 4, 6. And we also hit a 5, 5. And that's getting close. I think one more hit, that'll be a repeater win on that 10. 5, 4, 2, 3. And our bets on the 10 will go to $50. And we got John checking in. Good morning. And all bets set. This out. It's a little bit longer. 5, 1, 6 KitchenAid mixer. Five, 4, 2, 3, and a 5, 1. And I'll tell you, my shoulder be messed up here a little bit is causing me to have a slightly delayed release in the dice. The dice are actually going up in the air a little more, coming down on more of an angle. So I don't know if that's impacting this at all, but let's go to $30 on that 6. Oops. And we'll go to $30 on the 8. Bring the rest back to the rack. 5, 4, 2, 3. And let's call that all that set. 20 people playing along here. People watching. This out. Dice did split apart when he left my fingers, and that is going to be the end of that roll with a 5 to Bruce. So that puts us over goal. for the day here. 4, 2, 3, and we get a 5, 2, 7 result. That was a decent roll. That was a 10 roller. So double digits. And that gives us $479 of profit there. So we're up $589 for the day, which is just slightly over 10%. So it gives us $89 to play with here. So we don't go below goal. The Bruce says, yeah, the peaceful protests around the country, Mad Hatter. I had seen some of that. Yeah, so people, let's just get along. Let's just get along. Come on. Anyhow, let's go. New shooter here. And I'm going to do, like I said, I have $89 to play with. So we're just going to go 64 cross bets once we get our point established here. So no line bets. And we got Jeff and Andy checking in. Good morning. Good morning, my friend. And they sucked. And we got 5-4 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark that point of 9. And actually, I might do something a little bit different here. Let's see. We got $89 to play with. So let's just go 18 on 8, 18 on that 6. We will go with 15 on the 5. We'll go, let's go $10 on the field so we can just spread across with that $10. Again, I am prepping for going on a cruise here in a couple weeks. And that is a $10 table on the cruise, so that should work. Let's call that all bet set. $61 on the table right now, and we're just gonna hopefully spread across here and make some moolah. Bet 4, 2, 3 days out. Wow, dice landed right on top of each other, and we got 6, 3, 9, the soft 9, the easy 9, the Franks, and that's also gonna be a winner 9, so that puck will turn off. And the one die landed straight on top of the other one, so there was no separation in the dice whatsoever. Point set, point hit, guy, shot. Nemo cannot get along with himself sometimes. I'm going to refrain from making a comment on that one, Nemo. I think you can read between the lines with me. Anyhow, so that was a winner on that 9. Let's put that $10 up on that 9 there, and we'll try to take the field down for the current moment. We'll turn all of our bets off while we're looking for a new point here. Good morning, lazy dog, to all the Jeffs everywhere. Yep. Anyhow, let's go all bets set and dice out. 4, 2, 3. And we have a 1, 4, 5, the truck and camper. So let's mark that point of 5. Using a 5, 4, 2, 3 set to 1, 4, 5 results. Good morning, Donna. Because I mean, it's true. Okay. So puck is on the 5, and oops, we got to go back up $10 on that field bet. And let's call that all bet set. Days out. And we have a 268. There's solid. 4, 2, 3, and 268. So we're gonna lose that field on that one there. Would be $21, lost 10. So just go back up on the field. We'll bring the rest of that back to the rack. We're at $21 so far. 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all bet set. This out. They did split apart again a little bit. That let them hop up and over. We got a 3, 2, 5. The Justice Gen 5. This could be another winner. Winner 5. 4, 2, 3, and we have a 3, 2, 5 result. So puck does turn off again. First 2 shooters we did not make a point. Third shooter we made 2 points so far. Lost a field on that. All of our box numbers will turn off. But 4, 2, 3. And let's go all that set. Dice out. And we have an ace deuce on the come out. 1, 2, 3 craps. First ace deuce for the day here. 4, 2, 3, and we have a 1, 2, 3 craps. No up for me. That's a pass line loser, coming loser, winner for that DP. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call that all that set. Dice out. Have a good day there, lazy dog. And we have 1, 3, 4, the Big Joe Craps Master Journey. So 1, 3, 4, setting the point of 4, marking a point of 4. Let's turn back on. Go one more time. $10 on that field. Got 4, 2, 3. If we can hit a 9, a 2, or a 12, we get paid out double. That would be nice. And we'll go all bet set. This out. We got a 1, 6, 7. That would be a 7-0. So, okay. Both dice off axis on that one. 5, 4, 2, 3. A 1, 6, 7. And that brings us to 550. Another increase today. So let's do this one. So let's go back to Jacob, who waged me this style. That was an 8 roller. So let's go back, and we have $50 profit to play with. So let's go $50 on that DP and see if we can pull off some money this way now. So this will put us at $50 on the DP, and that means that we can pick up at the $10 level 3 numbers once we get a point established. So let's go all bet set and base out. And I got a 6-6-12. Oh, see craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So that's going to be a pass line loser. A push on that DP. 4-2-3, and we got a 6-6-12. And that is also a bookend for you, those of you playing ATS. At 4-2-3, we'll stay with the same bet on that DP. Get out. And they got the shooter competition yet. We're in the third round. And we have till this coming weekend for the last 4 shooters to go. Currently, the top 8 move on, and we're sitting in 6th place, 7th place. And he was in 8th place, I think. So not a good chance of moving on. We'll see, but we got a 5-5 hard 10, Old Bay Bushel. So it's marked at point of 10. So you got fingers crossed we move on to the next round. An 8 and a 4 on that last third round, and I didn't do too well. So we'll see how it goes. So point is on the 10. Stick with the all 7 set here, and we can pick up 3 numbers now. Let's pick up at the $15 level, or $10 level. I'm sorry, $10 level. Let's just go 6, 8, and 9. Stay great in the middle here. And all bet set. This up. That was way short. Magic Aces 1-1-2. So we got both of the bookends all the way in this one. That was I had no energy in my dice or arm on that throw. 1-1-2. No roll, says the stickman on the ship. There is next year, says Nemo. Yeah. Last year, or first year, I was in the top 4. Last year, I got knocked out in the first round. This year, we made at least to the third round, hopefully the fourth, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. This round has been pretty tough on quite a few of the shooters, but we also had a 66 roller on that. We got all bet set. And I saw the top person on the third round had a 66 roller. I mean, that's freaking amazing. Last one was short, this one was long. We have a 2, 6, 8. That is the Duracell 8. So we'll go at 4, 2, 3, 2, 6, 8. And let's pick up another number. Let's pick up that 5 for $10. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. And there's our 437. Ouch. So that was another short roll, but we actually end up making money off that one. At 4, 2, 3, and a double pitch is a 437. Actually, no, it's not a double pitch, it's a primary hit. Primary hit. That puts us at 57.70, so we can go up to $70 on that DP now. We made $20, so we'll go to $60 on a DP. There you go. That'll allow us to pick up 4 numbers now. 5, 4, 2, 3 is our day set. And again, do not bet heavy here today, guys. My shoulder is very, very sore right now. And we got Jeff checking in. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, good morning. And we'll call that all bets set. And dice out. Yeah, we have a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer, so it's marked a point of 6. And we're only 32 minutes into the show, and we're quite a few shooters along here. So we're on that 6. We can pick up 4 numbers now with that $60 DP. Remember, I'm playing a $10 table for the ship we'll be on here. So 4 numbers will give me 8, 9, 5, and 10 is a hot number, so let's put 10 on that 10. It's $102 on the table with a $60 DP bet. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets out. Dice out.
You want me to start calling the no rolls there, Joel? Oh my God.
Well, that was a roll, Joe. They both touched the back wall, and unfortunately, you would hope that I do not call a no roll on that one. 2-5 Bruce. Again, do not become shut bait. 5, 4, 2, 3. 2, 5, 7. We're going to switch over to that Hardway set. 7s are coming a little bit too much here in their primary hits. That means we're staying primary on most of our dice here. So let's go 5, 4, 5, 4 on our next set here, and that'll hopefully extend that roll. And we actually made $18 on that, so let's go up to $70 on our DP now. No, yeah, we'll go $70 on that DP. Just increasing half of our winnings. Try to get that to be a little more valuable as Jacob goes. All that set and dice out. 5, 4, 5, 4. And we have a hard 10, the old Bay Bushel. Let's mark that point at 10. And Joel says that should be a no roll. I don't think either one of them touched the back wall. They hit the right wall though. But marking that point at 10. So, how much we got? $70 out there. So let's go with we'll go all the way across here. So $124. It makes that 7 worth about $16. And we'll go all that set. This out. Dice are landing super tight, and we have parlay of the day with SJ. That is a 5-5 hard 10, and that's going to clear out the DP for us. 5, 4, 5, 4, 5-5 hard 10. Buckeye buckshot. Point made, point hit. So that brings me to 518. So I'm going to take all my bets down, and I'm going to stop betting because I'm going to stick with that 10% win goal here for the day. And good morning, Jen. So she's asking, are you back from the cruise? I'm not sure if you're talking to me, Jen, or somebody else. But anyhow, we'll go all bets set. I'm done betting for the day here. I'm just going to keep on rolling. And we'll go dice out to 5, 4, 5, 4. Here we go. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. X line loser, DP winner. 5-4-5-4, and that's a left eye off axis. Single pitch on the right side. That's a double pitch on the right side. Double pitch on the right side. So Jen was talking about me. I was not on the cruise yet. The cruise is actually in July. Yesterday I got married, Jen. So Mary and I got married yesterday. And that's why I did not do a show on Monday or yesterday. So we will do shows here, and I'm going on the cruise July 3rd we leave. So I think that's a Tuesday. So I think that's what it is. Let's look that up really quick here. July 3rd is Thursday, so July 2nd will be my last show for that week, and for probably like 2 weeks in that. So John, you knew that. You knew that I got there. Good morning, John. Bringing the look here today. 5-4-2-3. This up. And we have a 4-6-10. And that is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. 5-4-2-3 and a 4-6-10. And we're supposed to be doing Hardway set. We got lucky on that one. The dice are kind of bouncing around right there. John's on one on July 4th. Okay. July 3rd. Where are you going, Jen? Which cruise are you going off of on July 3rd? 5-4-5-4. I'm not betting, so let's call that all bet set. And it's out. And we got a 3-6-9. That's our first triple D for the day. The dice Dr. Dan. Big left side off axis, single pitch on the left side. Did I say that right? Right side off axis, single pitch for the left side. There we go. So you're going out to San Francisco. Okay, that's good. Mary will think something's up if I go on a cruise with you, Jen, on our honeymoon. So that is funny. Let's go all that set here. We're gonna go a little bit faster here. Nice office. That was a roll up and a half on that left one. 6-6-12. The OMC craps all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. 5-4-5-4. Drift of the dice. Let's see, John, we were supposed to go on that Alaska cruise with you, but you never got us the dates, so we booked the next best thing. We're going to the Mediterranean seas. A little bit more expensive on our cruise. 27 people playing over here. Got 22 people watching. Only 8 thumbs up. Greatly appreciate that. If you guys would throw that thumbs up there, give some appreciation for the live content. Peace out. Yeah, we have another 4-6-10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. Right die off axis. Single pitch on the left side. The Crapsee is bad on the Mediterranean cruise. I believe it. Yeah. That's why I think we're gonna do. I'm gonna change my style play around. That's why I've been practicing a little bit here, doing probably a Jacob hybrid style here on the cruise. And hopefully we make some money so we can go to the craps for the gear. I'll use any profits on that towards the application. Peace out. Wow. dice stopped. 426. And that is a holy cannoli, the 426 on a ship that's a no roll by about 3 feet. Wow. 5454. Try it again. 5454 and a 426. Again, I'm not doing any bets at all here, so I'm just rolling it out for you guys. I made my 10% profit, so I got off the table. Just having some fun. No roll, says Joe. No roll. Sir, hit the back wall. There's so much. Here we got a 5-4, hard 9, big Daddy Mac. Single pitch of the dice. Again, 5-4, 5-4. John, when are you going to get back for your shows? When are you starting back up again this week or next week? Is it? All that set. This out. I know that the Crapsee content has been very sparse as of lately out on YouTube. 369, another triple D, Dice Dr. Dan. And again, if you're friends with Dan on Facebook, make sure you know that his account was hacked. So somebody is messaging people on his behalf, asking a bunch of stuff. I called it out pretty good. So next week you're gonna be okay. And table for one table. Okay. So 5-4, 5-4 with our dice set. And all bet set. Dice set. Okay, we have another 6. This time it's a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. And that one did not, both dice did not hit the back wall either. That's a single pitch of the dice. Yeah, Brian has been doing, but Jen, I only missed 2 days. I missed Monday and Tuesday this week. Just 2 days. But I had a good reason. You're refelting it, okay? Yeah, a 7-day Mediterranean is what I'm going to be on. We're going to do 2 days in Rome, 7 days on the ship, and then 2 days back into Rome. We got tours set up already for Vatican City as well as the Colosseum. And when we get off the ship, we have a tour, a countryside tour. The bus that'll bring us back from the ship to Rome, 4610. Layla's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So that's the 3 tours that we have set up. Off access on the right side. So all the cities we went to, nothing really interests me on shore excursions. So we're probably just going to get off the ship and just walk around whatever town it is that we're at and see if anything looks appealing to us. Coliseum is cool. Okay. Yeah, we got tickets to go. Greece is boring. Okay. Yeah. Again, a lot of the sites didn't really interest me at all. But we got tickets to go down on the floor in the Coliseum as well. So that's kind of neat. I wanted to get into the lower levels, but I did not find anything for that. So I'm excited to see that. And we got 235, Justice Gen 5. I'm a firm believer of reincarnation, and I believe I was a Roman fighter at the Coliseum at one time in my life. I really do. So maybe I'll be visiting my past. Maybe I will have a flashback from the past as a champion warrior. Oh my God, that's too funny. Will I be fighting at the Coliseum? As Matt Hatter's asking. Actually, if it would have been 20 years ago, I probably would say yes. But with my decrepit state today, probably not. Spartacus, says John. The Albert set. They salt. 5-4, 5-4. And we have another 6-3-9. This time it's the easy 9, the Franks. Both dice landed. They immediately caught the corner and went straight into the hook. 4-5-4. Left off axis, single pitch on the right side. So we're not going to be going to Athens, Jenna. We're going to Turkey, Italy, and one other place. I forget where it is. Well, we're going to Mykonos, and there's like 4 ports that we're stopping at. So Mary's excited about the Vatican. She wants to see if she could see the Pope waving from the window. I told her it's possible, but highly unlikely. We'll see. 5-4, 5-4. It's out. And we have a 2-1-3, ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. 2-1-3. Again, sticking with this Hardway set. As long as we keep on going one dice off axis, that's fine. Oh, so you're started from Athens. Okay. Ours starts from, it's considered Rome's port, which is about a 60-minute, 70-minute train ride from Rome. I forget how to say the name. Royal Caribbean, yes. I wonder if he deep dish or Italian tomato. That's funny. I think he prefers stuffed crust, John. Stuffed crust. Chicago deep dish. Dessert. Again, they both went in that hook. 3-5-8. The grape ape. 4-5-4 and super pitch of the dice. Yeah, I'm not going to Pisa either. I did a video the other day of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I don't know if it was the tower that was leaning or if it was Brian and his camera leaning. I'm not sure. So all bets set here. 28 people playing along yet. 16 people watching. So it's a little short on that landing zone. 6-2-8. The there's 8. Five, 4 and 6-2-8. No Pizza at all, Jen. I'll let everyone know what the ports are tomorrow. I keep on forgetting. I'll have to write them down. I know that Mykonos is one of them. And there's another, I don't know. I know I'm going to be about a 4-hour boat ride away from George on one of our stops in Turkey. That'd be kind of neat to meet up with him, but... Okay, dice out. And we have OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. And that might be a repeater win on that one, I'm not sure. Drift of the dice. That is a repeater win, so that's good. Getting out on real pizza. Burritos, water ice, soft pretzels, and tasty eggs. And John came back 100 pounds heavier. I definitely ate my fair share of food yesterday. Our reception we had at a local Italian restaurant, and we had buffet style. It was chicken tortellini Alfredo. And we got all that set here. We had pizza and we had lasagna. Those are 3 choices that we brought to the table. So I probably ate more yesterday than I have in a long time. 538, the Great Babe. Another single pitch of the dice. Just kidding. Yeah, John was just about right. Come on, Jen. So that is a decent roll so far. 5454 is dice set. Dice out. 639, the easy 9, the Franks. Left die off axis, single pitch on the right side. It's a repeater win on that 9. So we have 2 repeater wins so far. 5454. Yeah, meds can do that to a person. I think I'd rather lose weight with meds than gain weight, especially my body type. I was down yesterday. 41 pounds is what I'm down. So hopefully, if you guys see me, we have a 3-3 hard 6 to double degen. It's our first primary hit in a while. So hopefully if I go to craps for the cure, I should be down, I'm guessing somewhere around that 60 to 70 pound mark. So that'd be pretty amazing if I can get down to that. I definitely had the room to lose that. 5454. Yep, 41 pounds, John. So, and that's just been off nutrition, just eating better, smaller, more often, but smaller portion sizes, better food choices. Dice out. I need to start incorporating exercise now here in order to get past this sticking point. And we have a 257 Bruce. So that's going to be the end of this roll, and that'll be the end of the rolls for the day here. We finished off with a strong shooter. 5454, double pitch of the dice with a 257. And we made 10% at our second shooter there. So Jen would be See, 4 pounds lost for you, Jen, looks like 10 pounds for me because you're so short that every little weight loss actually magnifies everything for you. But anyhow, let's go through our statistics. Up $20 save for Jen, but we had 6 shooters. We had a 2, a 10, an 8, a 5, 2, and a 22 to finish off the day. 241 roll quality points on that last shooter. We have an SOR today of 8.2. 8.2 and SRR, so it'll come out 7s. And look at the tall numbers there. The tall numbers are definitely off the charts. 8s, 9s, and 10s were strong. We did not throw any 11s today, and very few 4s. Wow. Box numbers are a little bit higher than expected. Inside numbers were expected. 4s and 10s were high. Come out 7s were non-existent. Horns were expected. Fields were high today, and hardways are a little bit low. Looking at our level up dice roll results here. And this is through the end of last week, Friday. We had 4,467 throws. So our SOR is down to a 9.26, but today we'll bring it up just a little bit. 6.46 on an SRR and a 6.23 on our BSR. So thank you, Nemo. PSOs hurt. I only did 1 PSO today, John, and that was our first shooter, I believe. Oh no, we had one on the 5, shooter number 5 at PSO. That's right. You're right. So we had 2 PSOs today, but anyhow, thanks for joining in, everybody. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be Thursday for the week. But until tomorrow, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.